Let us build this place back. Let us build the dignity of Nigeria back. The lost glory. Let us build our integrity back. Statesmen are not presidents. Statesmen are not politicians. So don't mistake the two. Am I talking to someone here? A president may not be a statesman. I said something. Politicians think of the next election. Statesmen think of the next generation. Politicians die. Statesmen don't die. Politicians don't think of name. Statesmen think of name. How to know you can be in politics and become a statesman? Understand it? That you're in politics doesn't mean you're a politician. You're a statesman. Am I told so? Nelson Mandela was in politics, but he's a statesman. There is no doctor, professor, chief, Alaji, no title. Nelson Mandela. Have you experienced that? No title attached to Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. People who are statesmen, it's not a title they're after, it's what they will do first. Am I talking? MMS, BBS, SSSR. Those are not statesmen. Statesmen don't go for title first because there's no entitlement in title. Statesmen go first for a name. A statesman, you will have zero tolerance for criminality and corruption. No minding the ox, whose ox is God and whose toe you step on. A statesman, you have zero tolerance for criminality. You will not support Boko Haram. You hate terrorism. You hate everything evil. That's a statesman. Am I talking to someone here? A statesman will never tolerate evil. Will never tolerate what? You will hate terrorism. You hate kidnapping. You will never be a part of such. You will never support it. I said kidnappers are not spirits. We know where they live. So if all of us say no, kidnapping will stop. Pray for the peace of your Jerusalem. Which is your Jerusalem, for instance? Nigeria. Your own Jerusalem, someone's Jerusalem may be America. Someone's Jerusalem may be Italy. Am I talking somewhere? Where you reside or where you come from. But at that moment, wherever you are, is your Jerusalem. If you're a Nigerian, right now you live in America, your Jerusalem is America. You must wish America good. Now I say, pray for the peace of Jerusalem. They shall prosper that love thee. Did you hear that? So you will not prosper if you don't love where you are. You know why I'm prospering here? I love Nigeria with all my heart. All the men who don't want foreigners to come here, they are not statesmen. They are not what? They make things so difficult for investment. Those are not statesmen. Those are not. They never love their country. A country where people want to invest, you make things so difficult for them. Am I communicating with you? They are not what? Hey, most of our rulers, hear me, are not statesmen. They are politicians. All the men who don't want foreigners to come here, they are not statesmen. They are not what? They make things so difficult for investment. Those are not statesmen. Those are not. They never love their country. A country where people want to invest, you make things so difficult for them. Am I communicating with you? They are not what? Hey, most of our rulers, hear me, are not statesmen. They are politicians. Statesman hates corruption. He hates what? Of any kind. A statesman will say, no corruption. There's zero. They say corruption, no way. They fight it. They want investment. They want what? They say foreigners coming. Those are statesmen. Those are what? Your community is harboring kidnappers, picking foreigners. And you're looking. You'll be the next one they will pick. How to know a statesman? You will not run away from your country to a foreign land because of a challenge. You will not run from your country to a foreign land because of what? If you run away from your country, you are not a statesman. Statesmen tend to change their nations. Come on, sir, here. All of of you thinking of running away to go and wash plate, that's not statesman. And those of you who run to other nations from your nation, go back to your homes. Statesmen don't run from their nations. Can I humble you? There was a time India was neglected. China was relegated. 20 years ago, they were not a force to be reckoned with. When you see Chinese product, they say China, you throw it away. Today, almost all the American companies get their products from China. 20 years ago, it was not so. Am I talking?